Hello, welcome to episode 10 from my series on Mr. Beardstone's Create Perfect World mod pack. And truth be told, I've already recorded this introduction once, except, well, it didn't actually record. I've lost all the clips from it. So let me tell you what you've missed. You missed me reminding you that we started the last episode by naming a horse, and we finished the last episode by seeing the death of that horse. And the death of that horse was caused by this here tree farm, so you missed me building this fence around it. You also missed me finding a new horse and giving this new horse a name. So I'm proud to present to you Durby 2. Who apparently has already lost half a heart of health. Let's not talk about that. And although Durby 2 is a little bit faster than the original Durby was, you missed me talking about how horses are not the best way to get around. And although we've got trains which are a lot faster than horses, you missed me saying that trains aren't the best way to get around either. And that's because you missed me saying that we've got Waystones in this pack, and we can make Waystones fairly easily using these things, except for, well, Warpstones, so we talked about those. And you missed me saying that we can get all of these fairly easily. We can get the emeralds from our village, and we can get some amethyst shards. And you missed me saying that I previously thought we couldn't move these things, and yet actually... Oh, I don't have a minecart. But yes, actually we can. And to prove it, here's a block we moved earlier. And you missed me coming to this warped forest in the nether and clearing this massive space here for endermen to spawn so that we can get some ender pearls. And you missed me saying that I'd probably make some automatic enderman farm in this area at some point in the distant future, but just in clearing the space, we managed to kill enough endermen to get the ender pearls that we wanted for our Waystones. And then finally you missed me crafting the Waystones and placing them here in my storage, here in my industrial area, here in the village where we've made our trading hall, here in the other village that's really near to the nether fortress in the nether, and then we renamed this Waystone here in the middle of this birch forest, which was on our way to the dark forest and the jungle that we made earlier, and this is a naturally occurring Waystone, so I decided not to move it. Now, having recorded all of those clips and got them into my video editor, I can see that they do at least exist, but they all recorded without any game sounds. So just to prove that I fixed that, there you are, there's a bit of game sound going on. And this is just how easy it is to use these Waystones and how quick it is to navigate around now. So this is going to make life so much easier for getting around, so much quicker, and we should be able to get a lot of stuff done. Though apart from the things I've done that you didn't see me do, what else are we actually going to achieve in this episode? Well, for that, I'm going to go all the way back over here, and we're going to come back here to our starter house. Because our starter houses go, there really isn't much going on here at all. But essentially that means it's episode 10 and I don't actually have a create workshop, which is pretty much the first thing people do when they play this kind of mod pack. Now, if you don't know what a workshop is in Create, it's basically a place where we can have all of the main Create contraptions, simple ones, laid out together. So the things that kind of crush things, mix things, drill things, all of that kind of stuff, all put together in one place. So if we just want to make something very quickly, we can do it, and this is be our one place to do it. We've kind of got the start of a workshop over here in our industrial area, where we've got a deployer, a mechanical press, and a spout for putting liquids onto things. So this is the kind of thing we want to make, but we want it over in our house. And yeah, we want a few more bits and pieces in it than this. So I guess the first thing for me to do is to tear all of this down and take it home. It's a little while later and I've been a busy plod. Come and see what I've been up to. So going in, we've got a bunch of depots here with various things above them. So we've got a dispenser here, not a dispenser, a deployer, that's the thing. And we can chuck stuff into it so it deploys particular things. We've got a mechanical press here to do all the squishing. We've got a mixer and a basin, and underneath there you can see there's a blaze burner. And we've got our spout back here as well. And you can see that that's all taking its power down from below. We've got a bunch of water wheels down here. But first let me show you this side. We've got all the fanny things. Am I allowed to say that? The things related to fans. Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? Okay, so we've got the lava, we've got the two campfires, we've got the water there, and you can see that's shoving all the lovely coloured particles down there to do the things for the blasting and the
haunting and whatever the other two do. Smoking, I think that one is, and washing. That's it. I remember the things. See, I know Create Mod. And yeah, just down here, just to show you the mess of water wheels we've got. Because I could have powered it a different way, but no, water wheels are easy. So I've done water wheels. Pop back up again, because that's not all of it. I go outside, and round the corner, we've got some crushing wheels here as well to do more crushy things. I did think about putting one of the mini grinder things in here. What are they called? Hold on, what are they called? Millstones. One of them, yeah. I was going to put a millstone in there, and but no, crushing wheels are much better than millstones. They do everything millstones can, and a lot more besides, so I thought, yeah, let's put this on here. Maybe it's about time I actually updated the look of these walls, because it's what I had at the time. It was the first night. I just needed somewhere indoors to get away from the phantoms because I had no bed. So yeah, it was cobblestone and wood because that's what I had. But we can do better than that now, so maybe we need to prettify the house as well. And this is what my starter house looks like now. It's pretty much the same dimensions as it was before. In fact, it's exactly the same dimensions as it was before. These are actually framed blocks, so we can actually change this out for any texture we want, whenever we want to, really. And inside we've done up the floor as well as the walls and things, so it is looking a lot neater and a lot better. It's certainly looking better out here, where we've got rid of all the plants that were here. I think we do need to texture up this path at some point, make it look a bit better, a little bit janky. It's a bit too straight and neat at the moment, and do something with this ground just to make it look a bit more interesting, but I think it's better like this than it was before. And with that all done, we can make just about anything, and that's pretty good because there is something I really want to make, and it actually takes us back to where we started with our modes of transport. Because I want to be able to fly, and that means I need a jetpack. So I can make a brass one, an andesite one, or a copper one. Well, okay, we can get plenty of any of those things. So 4 copper ingots, a couple of fluid tanks, andesite alloy, a hydraulic engine, I don't know what that is, and a cogwheel. So hydraulic engine, bolt spout, and a couple of crushing things. So copper sheet, water on top of it, and then crush it twice. Okay. So first I want to make a copper sheet. There it is. Then I pop that on there, and we want some water to go in it. There we go. Incomplete hydraulic engine. Oh, bring the bucket back. Thank you. And then it just needs to go. Oh, it still needs something else. Needs to do it again, does it? Is it more water and then? Yeah, okay, fine. And there it is, hydraulic engine. So with that all done, we should now be able to make our copper jetpack. There it is, look at that. So I can see that it wants some water in it, because it says 0 out of 1600 water. So, shift for summary and control for controls. Let's do that. So take a step back from your constructions by flying in the sky. You need water to operate. Put it in your offhand, then drop your water by pressing Q, water bottle or water bucket. Okay. So I've put this in my offhand. Get some water buckets. That didn't quite work. I want that there. And now we drop these. That seems to be doing the job. I can fly! I can fly! I'm flying! Wow, okay. That's kind of weird. Our workshop is sorted, our transport is sorted, and off camera I've even had time to go and make a big shiny axe, or at least trade with the villagers to get a fully enchanted axe. Let me show you what's on here. There we go, mending, silk touch, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, all the good things. And that means we're ready to tackle just about anything, which is just as well, because in the next episode
I want to tackle one of the mods in this pack that we've hardly touched at all. But more about that next time. For now, that's about it, I'm afraid. It's a shorter episode than usual, partly because it was my birthday last week and Mrs. Plod's birthday, so we've spent quite a lot of time with friends and family celebrating, which means I haven't had quite the same amount of time for Minecrafting as usual. So yeah, and also a bit of lost footage at the beginning, as you know. So that's really why this episode is a little bit shorter, but next time we've got a big project to start. So I will see you then. See ya, bye. I can fly, I can fly. It's amazing. I like the flying. Many flying. Flying. Yay. Ah!